You can't make this up. All right, let's just get right into it. Yo, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? Man, I'm doing all right. I don't want to be before y'all long, but I want to give y'all a crazy development and the story. Let me catch y'all up. Anyway, when we last talked about Benzino, we know a couple days ago, Benzino was on the chat with Whack 100, and Whack 100 and him and Benzino had talked about getting the whole 4-hour tape of Eminem. You see, back then, according to Benzino, back then there was a full hour tape. Eminem and the other two white boys, they did a whole basically album of like 5 or 6 songs, and they were all racist. Songs like Porch Monkey, and we know I've already forgot Foolish Pride, but there were a lot of other singles on that song. Now, Benzino, he stated that he went to that Eminem's camp. They had sued him, and they went to federal court to make sure that he could not release the tape. And back then, the only thing that he was able to release, according to that the federal government would allow him to release, not my words, was only 30 seconds. Was only 30 seconds of the racism, and that's where we got Foolish Pride. But he was saying that there's so much more, and that we wouldn't believe it, and that he would get canceled for sure. Now, Benzino had stated that in that interview, he was going to be releasing, that it was a good idea, and even Wack pushed him. It was a good idea that he release it Super Bowl weekend, right before Eminem does the Super Bowl, since he's about to go on the stage on Sunday, so everybody can be looking at him, not as a hero or not as a, oh my goodness, Slim Shady is on the stage, but all they would be thinking about is the day prior, that racism. Well, Saturday came and there was no tape. He promised and he had stated there was no tape, no full hour. We didn't get to hear the racist album. So what happened? A lot of you all have been in the comments. A lot of you all was like, I told you so, Evolve. This is cap. He ain't gonna release it, and he didn't. Well, we got a report. We got a report on today that that the reason why he didn't release it and what we can expect and when it can be out. So that's what we're talking about on today. We're gonna go over what Benzino and his camp have stated of why they can't release it, because they actually got a good excuse why they couldn't release it on Saturday. So I want to bring y'all up to speed. Now, I do want to say that during that interview, Benzino, he was doing the regular Benzino things on a few days ago, talking about how he's going to beat up Eminem, and if he ever seen him. He did ask Whack 100 to get him and Eminem on a podcast. According to Wack's camp, he's working on it. He's got someone close to Eminem, and he's going to be reaching out to try to get Benzino. So, yeah. Before we get into the excuse, since let's play a little bit. I want y'all to hear a little bit of Benzino and what he's gonna do when he sees Eminem.
He not on the podcast to talk, or set up a boxing match, or set up a bare knuckle fight in the alley. It don't matter.
One, Benzino, you know Eminem said he can whoop you, bro.
I'll beat the shit out of Eminem anytime, any place.
Oh shit!
I'll break Eminem's whole jaw, bro. Anytime, any place.
The J's on. He got the Jordans on. He gonna fuck you up.
I'll beat the pink off Eminem.
Y'all too old for this, man.
Right, not if that nigga get off on.
No, that's the regular Benzino. That's what he said. He's gonna fight. You know what? Maybe y'all want to see a little bit. Maybe y'all want to see Benzino's hands, his squabble game, his get down in the dirt and when he's squabbling, and let's maybe play a clip. Let's go.
Benzino!
Yo, Flip, I told you stop the hug, man. Don't fucking hug me. I'm not.
Man, listen, man. Get it out, man. Get it out. What you doing? What are you talking about? What the fuck? Hey, yo. Get the fuck. Get the shit.
That boy's neck and shoulder ratio is on point. Okay, I feel like I want to do the whole episode like this. Yo, what's up, Zavo? Let me stop. Anyway, let's get to why he's not releasing it. So a big article came out on Sunday. See, they made sure they got this out on Sunday of why. So the article reads, this is the title. Benzino pushes back the release of full 1 hour tape by Eminem. That's the title. So this is a big thing. This is a release. This is a great, so this is gonna be a big thing. I just love the title because it's like, okay, so then we go on, we got a picture of Benzino. Now, further on down in this article, our title 2, right before the whole description, it says, Boston rapper Benzino decides not to release the full 1 hour audio that is said to expose Eminem. Boston rapper. I mean, Boston rapper. We gotta just use that word rapper very loosely. But I like the last part, but I do want to say something on the last part. They said that is said to expose Eminem. So he's releasing a 1 hour tape and his purpose is to expose Eminem. Now, that the definition of expose is to make something visible by uncovering it, or to reveal someone's true, unobjectable nature. They're true. These are the two definitions of expose. So I don't know what Benzino doing will fall in those categories. I mean, to make something visible by uncovering it. You're not making anything visible. It's been on YouTube. People done heard it. Even if we go into, okay, the definition of two, to reveal his true nature. So it's to reveal that Eminem's true nature is a racist. That's in order to make that work. But honestly, a big part of it, objectable, something that people don't see, and you have evidence. You have evidence that this man, this person right here that stands today is a racist. I don't want to get too technical, but let's read the article because y'all are not gonna believe why he didn't release this tape. So the article, it goes on to say, it says, former Source magazine owner Benzino stated in a Clubhouse interview on Thursday. Okay, let's stop right there. Since we're exposing people's true nature, I mean, I know Benzino run around and say he's the owner of the Source magazine and he gets all the credit and whatnot because he was the loudest. Sometimes the loudest gets the most attention, but just because you loud don't mean that you're true. And sometimes the most humblest gets kind of walked over on. But the thing is that Benzino, he not only was he not the owner of the Source magazine, I mean, but he wasn't even the founder. He didn't create it. Dave Mays, he created it like 19 something. I don't know, maybe 96, 88, something. But Dave Mays, he is the owner and the CEO and the founder. He's the founder of the magazine. And then over time, he brought in his buddy Benzino. Benzino came up in ranks. They, after a while, then he brought him on as a partner and a co-owner. I said he wasn't the owner. He was a co-owner. So, but if we're going to be exposing, just put that out there since Benzino gets all the credit for this. It stated in a Clubhouse interview on Thursday that he will release the full 1-hour tape of Eminem being racist. You porch monkey, a bad black girl, a bad of being racist. This Super Bowl weekend, Benzino's camp stated that, listen to this, the tape have a lot of wear and tear on it. So they need to master and clean up the audio first so the world can hear the full, clear version of some shady racist. I take a hand grenade with a band-aid over his mouth and shove his head in the fan blade. Don't ever tell me what I can or can't say, Che. Man! Okay, let's just put this in perspective. So he didn't release it because they got the VH tape on Saturday. They listened to all the songs and the stuff wasn't clear. It had a lot of wear and tear. Y'all, okay, no, the VH tapes, they had like that the black lines and you swirl and stuff. I guess that was all rugged and messed up. You know, the old Nintendo games where you had to take it out and put it back in. Had a lot of wear and tear, people. And they want to make sure that there is undeniable, unrefutable evidence. They want you to hear the racism. So they're taking it back to the shop and they're mastering. Listen to this. They are mastering and cleaning up a 25-year-old VH tape. Listen. Okay, that aside, that dog food stuff aside, why are you just doing it now? So 20 years later, now you're gonna decide to try to master it. I mean, I just want to give y'all the report of what's going on now. It's in the mastering booths. They're cleaning it up, they're mixing it up, and they're getting it. And so I'd like to know what y'all think in the comments. Are y'all looking forward to it? In the comments, I want to know what songs do y'all think are going to be on there? Tell me some titles of some... What songs is going to be on the hidden, exclusive, never heard before Eminem tape? I want you all to get creative and give me some titles and some songs that's going to be on Eminem's new unreleased secret tape by Benzino. When we get this tape, what titles are we gonna see that Benzino has put on this tape? I'll be reading all your comments. I'll be reading all your comments. Hey, if you are new to the channel, we have a lot of fun here. Pettiness isn't art. I will see y'all in the very next video. Please be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss another video. As always, KIP, keep it positive, character first. It's gonna be all right. I'll see y'all next video.